And I was speaking, maybe I shouldn't have used, maybe like the choice of words were what
exactly what we're talking
made that
about.
statement to sound the way it's like you guys took it.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually meant, I meant that as a compliment. In my past relationships, I've never actually said that this girl, like I see this girl as wife material. But I've said that multiple times about Chinwe. Because me going for Chinwe, I didn't start liking Chinwe as a girlfriend, yeah, because of the physical. And when I was making that statement, I was talking plainly and mainly about the physical. The physical was not what attracted me to, no, the physical attracted me to Chinwe, but what kept me with Chinwe was not the physical at all. That's why I always say that Chinwe is not my usual spec, because my usual spec, when I get with you, I'm just there because of the physical, yeah. But for Chinwe, it's more internal. It's more about the things she did and the things that kept me. The things she did is what kept me. You get the prayerfulness, the her being like thoughtful, things that your usual, like my usual spec, didn't think they should do. Chinwe did these things, and that was what I was explaining to Femi.
Okay, so what's your after all these things that you said? If you like say you guys, I will still ask my question. So what is your spec?
What do you mean? What's my spec?
What's your usual spec?
What is your usual spec? She know me, I'm a woman, so at this point, Chinwe is my blood in this place.
That's right. Exactly.
So what is your usual spec?
Sorry
about
that.
Okay.
This is Nigeria.
Okay, so what I meant when I said
No. Zion, I'm asking you a question. I want you to answer. Are you gonna be answering Bible name and lie? What is your usual spec, Zion?
Okay, so based off my track record, because you guys have to take into account that I've not been in Nigeria for a while. Yeah. So usually most girls I've dated have been foreign girls, and they're all light skinned. So that's what I was talking about. Most girls I've dated have been light skinned.
This is the point where you say your usual spec is how Chinwe looks. You don't feel like you scatter. You see that question, eh? That's why I said Chinwe is my usual spec.
No, that's why I said maybe the choice of words should have been changed, because I wasn't actually talking about spec. I should have said maybe the girls, based off the girls I've followed or I've been with in the past, Chinwe is different, and that is a good thing. That's a very good thing. Stand your black queens.
You know Apostle Paul. You cannot follow Apostle Paul to say all things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Chinwe is my exact spec. You still there here, they do shalaye. Don't let me meet Chinwe in real life, oh. Zion.
What were you doing?
Zion.
What were you doing in real life?
You think I don't have white men, rich men in Monaco to show her? Don't try me. Don't try me. So I'm sure that you people are okay. But I'm going to ask some other questions while we're waiting for Molola. So Chinwe, you seemed a little cold after Flourish left. I know that you had a relationship with Ruthie.
Yeah.
You seemed cold after they left. Was it because of the relationship? What was that thing that made you feel that way?
There were the people I connected with the most in the house, and in the week where they left, it seemed like the house had already alienated us. There were already two factions literally in the house, and then my own people had to leave. So this is me being in a vulnerable position now. Get me? Like, I mean, people are acting like I probably have COVID or sort of like avoiding me, you know, and it just really hurt me. The entire gang up that played out to them leaving, I was just really in my feelings, and yeah, Zion was barely there. So I mean, I was lonely for the most part.
How could I have been barely there when I was in the house?
You were in the house, but you were barely with me, so obviously.
Wow.
Hey, don't fight here. Don't fight here. This husband and wife thing that you are doing.
So thank God it's good.
What'd you say?
I said this husband and wife thing that you are doing. Just wait, let us finish first. Then you people can now go inside the room and continue this thing that you're doing. You are so cute together, by the way. Like I like outside the house now. I'm seeing you in a different light. Yeah, inside the car, it's different. It's not fully lit up like the house, and you guys look good together. I pray you stay together if you want to stay together. So now another question is, Zion, do you think you would have lasted longer in the house or on the in the game if you weren't a pair?
Do I think what?
Do you think you would have lasted longer in the house, like beyond now?
Even going in as a pair, I definitely thought that we would last longer in the house because the plan was obviously not to be outside right now. So nobody really knows what God's plan is. The plan was definitely to be in the house till day 71. And I told Biggie, if he makes it day 100, I'll be there with him till day 100. You get. So going with her, the plan was to be there till day 71. And if I was going to go alone, nobody really knows what should have happened. We went there, we came out when we came out. I could have also gone there alone and came out.
Yeah.
So nobody.
I understand. So now this takes me to the next question, because that day that you guys were evicted, you had not packed your things. So there was this kind of confidence that, where are we going to? Me, I want to know where you got it from because I need it.
Where I bought the confidence from?
Two of you. Two of you, you could not pack.
Go to Benin City, those states, and you will know where we got it from. You get me? That's how we do. We don't fear, no fear.
You know they fear anything. Like if they want, they're not to come out to you. Where you they go?
At all.
How you they come out?
At all.
Okay. Thank you very much. I've already gotten that question. So I think I asked this one already. Now another question. Please, people don't say that this girl has wahala. Me, I'm bringing questions based off of what people asked and
now
what
you have wahala. You have wahala.
So at some point, different things were said, especially from Chinwe. Apart from that one, we've cleared the family one. We know that Chinwe is a spec now, so that's out of the picture. That's out of the way. So there's some things that people that you said, Chinwe, you were angry and you were saying those things. Hopefully those videos never see the light of day. I want to know if you've seen them, if they've made any, if anybody has shown you guys the videos of. You've not seen the videos of things that. But do you remember things that you said in when you were angry?
Yeah, I remember. I know.
Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do it in. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hurt, guys. So there is something I have noticed. You see, I think one thing with this show is, especially this season of Deal, one of the people who loose guarded was the Chinwe pair. There are some things both of them said that were actually not cool about each other. I think Chinwe started it first. Okay, now see, they were asked. Hey, wahala. So they were asked. The interviewer asked Zion about saying that Chinwe is not his spec. You remember the conversation Zion had with one of the radicals, Femi, about Chinwe not being his spec, you know, that he has gotten some other people who are quite, you know, prettier and whatnot, but the reason why he liked Chinwe was because Chinwe is this, Chinwe is that. He started listing the good characteristics and personalities Chinwe possessed that made him like her. Now they were asking him, you know, many people felt, to me, I did not misquote that, so I did not take it another way around until people started saying some things like, oh, Zion started saying that Chinwe is not his spec, because that was how he said it. He said, Chinwe not be my spec. The only thing will be my spec for Chinwe side is Nahanyash. That was how he said it. You know, but to me, I did not take it the wrong way. I just took it on a general context, because last he finally said, oh, this and this, she they pray for me, we they do this, you know, that kind of a thing. So when he was asked, you could see Chinwe's face change. You know, I'm sure you saw it on that video. And then Chinwe was like, oh, now tell us your spec. you know. And then Chinwe also was guarded by saying the things she said about sponsoring him to the show and whatnot. So they've been asking them about those things, and whenever they have been asked these things, their face is really not giving. You know, they just try to, you know, man up and just see what they have to say. One of the things they also asked Chinwe recently that I got to see was another interview. Actually, she was asked, your man said that you people knocked more than once in the house. How does that make you feel? You know, she now said, in as much as I've not seen this video, I've not seen how the conversation was heard, I don't have anything to say there, but the thing is, we went in as a couple, so if we get intimate, it is what couples do. I'm like, okay. Before she could answer that question, you needed to see how she was just going around corners. I'm like, you see this show, you don't have to lose guard though, because your mouth can actually make people, you know, start reading meanings to other things. But it is what it is. Meanwhile, this particular interview I told you guys, Chinwe spoke about intimacy. People have been dragging her because of that. They say she should have small shame. Shame for what now? She said she went there with her man. What would you have her do? Because Zion said what he said. And I'm very sure she would be so disappointed hearing that, you know. She too also did lose guarded, you know. She lose guard too. So who never F up, hands in the air? It's very simple. Who never F up, hands in the air? So you do, I do. We just have to correct ourselves and move on, you know. All right, guys, they've been actually gushing over this cute guy right here. It must please you guys to know that this is one of them body ways. As you can see, this is him and Ebuka. Guys, you know, I keep telling you, people that comes to this show is I get somebody, we get somebody in if it's voice, if it's our worry boy. It gets somebody, we get somebody. Any which ways, let's continue. That's Ebuka and the younger brother of them, body with twins. This one is actually handsome, guys. So they've been gushing over him. As you can see, Vic Sandra of CN says, Odera Mbadiwe, all mine. Where gang can share their Ozzy and OC. Imagine say Ozzy and Odera came to the house together. Chaos everywhere. See fine boy now, my Odera. Wahala. Anyways, you guys continue crushing on them, but leave Ebuka for me, okay? Alright guys, let's enter the next G. So Chichi posted the other day and said the money is married. You can see this is with emoji mixed with just few words, and I could get that correct. The money is married. And then some people came dragging her on her comment section. An example is from this Choma Ohams who says, Chichi, you are very, I regret rooting you. Guys, I had to skip that S word. Now I saw this and I paused a minute. I'm like, wait, all of this drag because this person you actually rooted for during her season is not actually standing a person you want. Chichi saw this drag and then she had this to say. She has a breakdown about all those people who felt like Double K are not doing anything. According to Chichi, she said, is this even necessary? Must I like who you like? My darling, I am aka lover of beautiful things and I can't resist love. And also they are focused couples who have partially set their feelings aside to sacrifice for their better future. I am curious to know what makes your favorite more deserving, or are you a hater of beautiful things? Let's break it down. Chichi came ready. She wants to break everything down on why Double K awards it. Let's see it. Housemate relationship. They connect with others effortlessly, spreading playful energy and forming genuine bonds. Talent, Kessia creativity and Kelly Ray's voice makes them a dynamic duo. Fashion, Kelly Ray and Kessia always slay the style game. Chichi came with many points to Wahala. Okay. Shipping, Double K is the ultimate power couple with a dash of playful banter. Self-promotion, isn't she rocking her hairs to promote her business while her hobby promotes his music non-stop? Conflict resolution, they handled issues with multiple housemates, no dramas. Party vibes, they bring the heat to the dance floor no matter what. Drama, their hide and seek case and love had us all hooked and many more. So what makes your favorite more deserving of the win? You want them all over the place going crazy, okay? Or is there something more? Banter my words, and if you win, I promise to root for your fave however you please. She made point here. You know, that's why I feel like the people who even call them furniture is not even worth it because they are really trying. But someone told Chichi that this is a paid PR and she replied and said, no one can pay me, my dear. I am too big and expensive. So because she came out, took her time to give reason for the Double K, and people felt like she has been paid for this one, that this kind of adverts no be for free, you know. for Chichi to have her time, come list all of those characteristics that the double K possesses, that it is not for free. But I think she said that she was not paid. Whether she was paid or not, my own is people have the right to support who they want to support. And you coming there to tell them you regret rooting for them because they are supporting a particular housemate? Or more, you have to take several sit back and take a chill pill because it's not worth it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.